Hey, what's up guys? This is Dylan. Just want to give you guys a quick update on the new dLive C3500 front of house console. Just a quick glance on kind of what's different here. We have 2 banks of faders rather than 3 like we used to have. However, these 2 banks individually are larger than the other console. So on this desk, we've got 2 banks of 12 faders. We also have more layers of faders than what we had on the iLive system. So on the iLive, we had 4 layers of faders, and on this new dLive system, we actually have 6 layers. So although we have less physical faders on the console, we actually end up with more since we added some more layers. So we've got 6 layers of faders in each bank of 12. Just a quick overview on layer A in the left bank. We've got all of our DCAs like normal, and then layer A on the right bank, we have all of our mains and our outputs. And then if we go to layer B on both sides, we've got all of our drums over here on the left, and then we've got all of our band over here on the right. So that's bass, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, keys, pad, tracks. And then if we go to layer C, on the left bank, we've got our emergency host and backup mics, our communicator mics, so like our pastor ear set microphones, and then we've got our frontline vocalists, some effects for your frontline vocalists, and then all of your choir. And then going down to layer D, we've got some of talkback mics, and we've got some audience mics here, which those are mainly, the audience mics are mainly just on the board, so you can kind of manage them, set gain. Those are typically just used in broadcast audio, so you won't have those in the house, but they're there so we can control gain on here. Over here on the right bank, we've got all of our playback devices. If we go to layer E on each end, right now, and this might change, some of this might change once we get a better feel for what we actually need and how we want to mix and what our workflow is. We've got all of our in-ear monitor mixes up on the console that we can monitor. Again, back of house controls this, so this is just here just for so we can see it and get to it if we need to for some reason. Let's say we need to something's going on in their ears and we need to mute them really quick so people on stage aren't getting their ears blown out. If back of house can't get to that, we can get to it pretty quick. So it's there for now. That might change. Over here on the right side, we've got groups. These are all of our groups that are being mixed into the broadcast mix. So we won't need to touch those, but again, they're here for reference. And then layer F on both ends, we have our effects sends, and then we have our effects returns. And over here we have our front of house talkback mic. So this is a little different than the iLive. On the iLive, we actually had a talkback assignment where you hit talk and you can assign it to different things. On this one, we have it set up on an actual channel. So if you want your talkback in the house, turn the fader up, unmute it, it's assigned to the mains, you can hear it in the house. When you don't want it in the house, you just pull the fader down. You also might have noticed whenever I unmute that front of house talkback, this light over here gets unmuted as well. We have that set up as a quick key, so that can be kind of like your talkback button that mutes and unmutes the talkback mic. So if you're mixing the band during worship and you need to talk, you can quickly just hit that quick key, number 16, and it'll mute and unmute your talkback mic. Some of that might change. Again, we're still trying to get a feel for how this needs to be set up. You notice there's 2 screens.
Hey, Dylan.
So the 2 screens, give me 1 second. Nick's trying to talk to me, about to test some tracks. But anyways, the 2 screens, the left screen, we have all of our channel strip settings that we can see. Your preamp, your EQ gates, filters, compressors, all that kind of stuff is over here on the left side. The right side is mainly for all of your like routing and mix rack, surface setup, all that good stuff. We'll get into more of that on another video, but just a quick overview on kind of where everything's at. That's that. Enjoy. Can't wait.